Good morning, everyone. In this video, I explore into the historical development and significance of biochemistry, particularly its role in medical and clinical application. I cover key concepts such as the definition of biochemistry, its branches, and the importance of biomolecules in human health. I also discuss various metabolic processes and the roles of carbohydrate, proteins, lipids, fats, minerals, and vitamins. I have discussed about some fundamental concept of biochemistry. My subject name is Bioscience for Medical Engineering. Course code is PM10001. First, what is biochemistry? Biochemistry means chemistry of living beings or living things. It's otherwise known as chemical process of life is called biochemistry. Biochemistry is a branch of life science. It also deals with the study of biochemical reaction and various chemical processes. Biochemistry occurring in living cells of organism. Branches of biochemistry. Generally, it's included in two main important branches: medical biochemistry and clinical biochemistry. Medical biochemistry, it deals with chemical basis of human body. Clinical biochemistry, it deals with clinical diseases, pathological. Clinical biochemistry, it deals with clinical diseases, pathological conditions of human body. Clinical biochemistry, it also support diagnosis problem, therapy, and research of medical field. This slides on the various branches of biochemistry. It is also involved in various fields: bacterial biochemistry, it deals with the microbes; plant biochemistry, it also deals with the plant and sources; animal biochemistry, it deals with animals and living organisms; industrial biochemistry, it deals with industry products involved with microorganisms. Historical developments of biochemistry. So the term biochemistry was first introduced by the German chemist William Carl Newberg in 1903. He is the modern father of modern biochemistry. In the 1940s, clinical biochemistry evolved as an autonomous field. Carl Newberg is a father of modern biochemistry. Aim and main objective to study the biochemistry. First, it's used to study the various biomolecules composed in human body, such as chemistry, structure, occurrence, location, function, and various roles of biomolecules. It also used to determine the mode of action of biomolecules. It's also used to isolate and structural elucidation of biomolecules. Biochemistry, it's used to identification of disease mechanism. It is used to study of inborn errors of metabolism. It is used to study the oncogenesis of cancer cells. Chemical composition of human body. Biochemistry is used to study the various biochemical concerns of cells, such as chemistry, properties, function, metabolism, and related disorder. It also used to study the carbohydrate, lipids, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and waters. Main metabolism of biomolecules. It is used to involved in ingestion process, digestion, absorption, transport, uptake, and intake of food, assimilation of food. Main roles of important biomolecules. First, carbohydrate, it serves as primary source of energy. Lipids serves as secondary source of energy. Proteins, it's an important structural and functional units of human body. Vitamins, it's a fat soluble and water soluble vitamins have specific function which serves as accessory growth factors. Minerals, it also used to inorganic elements. Its major and minor type has important role in building and functioning of human bodies. Enzymes are biomolecules which are biocatalysts, catalyzed specific biochemical reactions of metabolic pathways and considered as functional units of metabolism. Hormones, the endocrine substance which are chemical messengers of human body. They bring food coordination and regulate enzyme activities of metabolism. Elements of molecular biology. Main important elements nucleic acid and molecular genetics, DNA, RNA, and protein synthesis, regulation of gene expression, recombinant DNA technology. So DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid, RNA means ribonucleic acid. Next, introduction about some carbohydrate source. Carbohydrate. The general formula for the carbohydrate is CnH2ON. It's included in carbon molecules, hydrogen, and oxygen particles, the most abundant organic molecules in nature. Carbohydrates provide a significant fraction of the energy in the diet of most organisms. Carbohydrate is an important source of energy for cells. Carbohydrate can act as a storage form of energy. It can be structural components of many organisms. Carbohydrates can be cell membrane components mediating intercellular communication. Carbohydrates can be cell surface antigens. It also one part of the body's extracellular cross-section. Carbohydrate can be associated with proteins and lipids. It's an one part of RNA, DNA, and several coenzymes such as NAD+, NADP+, FAD, and coenzyme. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. RNA means ribonucleic acid. Means carbohydrate. The general formula of carbohydrate is CH2ON. Generally, it's classified into two types. First type simple carbohydrate, second complex carbohydrate. Simple carbohydrate again subdivided in two parts: monosaccharide, disaccharide. Monosaccharide means it's a single sugars. Disaccharide means it's mixture of two sugars. Complex carbohydrate polysaccharide means two or more sugars combined to form a polysaccharide. It's again subdivided in two parts: homopolysaccharide and heteropolysaccharide. It's simple carbohydrate. So first is monosaccharide, disaccharide, and trisaccharide also. Monosaccharide, the general form of monosaccharide is C6H12O6. Best example glucose, fructose, and galactose. Glucose is an aldose sugar or aldehyde sugar. It's a primary fuel for the body. It's found in all disaccharide and polysaccharide units. Fructose. Fructose is an fruit sugar. Generally, it's found in fruit, honey, syrup. It converts to glucose in the bodies. Next, galactose. It's in parts of lactose sugar. Lactose is found in milk. It's converted to glucose in the body. Next, simple carbohydrate. Next is disaccharide. Disaccharide best example maltose, sucrose, and lactose. Sucrose. It's in generally known as table sugar. Glucose and fructose combine to form a sucrose molecule. It's defined from sugar beets and sugarcane molecules. Lactose, it's a naturally found in milk, so it's also called as milk sugar. Two molecules of glucose and galactose combine to form a lactose. Lactose intolerance is missing digestive enzyme needed to split into two monosaccharide parts to absorb it. Next, maltose. Maltose is a malt sugar. Glucose and glucose combine to form a maltose. It was found in germinating seeds and used in fermentation to produce malted beverages, example beers, whiskey, etc. This slide shows some structure about amylose and amylopectins. Next, carbohydrates also involved in condensation and hydrolysis process. So condensation means glucose, two molecules glucose, one one molecule of glucose, hydrous group from one glucose and another hydrogen atom from another glucose combined to create a molecule of water. The two glucose molecules bond together with a single oxygen atom to form the disaccharide maltose. Next, hydrolysis process. It's also involved in hydrolysis process. So the disaccharide maltose split into two glucose molecules with hydrogen added to one and chitin to the other. When next second type is complex carbohydrate. So complex carbohydrate is generally classified into two types, homopolysaccharide and heteropolysaccharide. Polysaccharide best example glycogen, starches and fibers. Glycogen. Glycogen is a long chains of glucose. It's found in animals. Glycogen is stored in liver and muscles. It also helps maintain the blood glucose and important source of quick energy. Next, starch. It's a long chains of glucose found in plants. Example, wheat, rice, corn, etc. Fiber. Fiber is mostly indigestible carbohydrate. It's a component of plant cell walls. Fiber is classified according to solubility in water. It's also abundant in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Fibers. Insoluble fibers is a non-viscous in nature. Best example cellulose, lignins. Soluble fibers is a viscous and fermentable nature. Best example pectins. Next, digestion process. In mouth, salivary amylase are secreted. In stomach, fibers and satiety are secreted. Small intestine, maltase, sucrase, lactose enzymes are used. Pancreas. In pancreatic, amylase are secreted in pancreas. Large intestine, fermentation of viscous fibers are used, such as water, gas, short chain fatty acid production are also used. Main culture but complex carbohydrate and fiber may reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes or tuberculosis, gastrointestinal health, cancer, obesity, and weight management. It also used to reduce the all diseases. Thank you.